What is going on, you guys? This is UltronTu. Welcome back to the UltronTu show, coming out with you live by the power of the internet. So guys, check this out. We have a special video here, something I've been meaning to do for a while. And by the way, this video will either be posted to my gaming channel, which is my second channel I've had for years, that used to be my gaming clan channel, or I'm going to post this on my main channel. I don't know yet, so the time will come, you guys will see. I do want to start posting more content and basically rebooting my second YouTube channel, which is my gaming channel. I changed it to UltronTu Gaming Reacts. So basically I will be doing gaming content and reaction content on that channel. I'm still deciding where I should post this video at, but this is a very different video I wanted to do here, and I've been meaning to do a video on Dark 195 for a long time now. I've been watching. By the way, Doc, if you happen to be watching this video, man, I've actually support your channel. You know, I've been subscribed to you for years now, and I pretty much watch all your videos, pretty much. Don't get me wrong, a lot of stuff you say, I agree with it, but there's also a handful of stuff that you do say that is just utterly, I just don't agree with. And some things that you said in the past were just utterly just garbage takes, to be fair. So everybody's entitled to their opinions, I get it. And one thing I do want to say is I used to be a console gamer. Consoles were my primary thing at one point. So I grew up, don't want to get too deep into it, but I've always grew up with Nintendo. Then as years went by, I switched to PlayStation. And then years after that, I got into the whole Xbox thing. But I will say this, back in school, when I used to be in school, I'm 22 years old right now, right? But back when I used to be in middle high school, everybody that played on a game, everybody was really on PlayStation. Everybody, not specifically everybody, but of course you have people that was on Xbox, people on PlayStation, but it was always a console war between these two systems. But majority of people were on PlayStation, let's be honest, especially from last generation, right? Nobody was getting an Xbox One over a PS4, let's be honest. So certain topics I want to talk about, I'll save those for a different video just to save some time. But this is also a reaction video, so I'm basically going to react to this video that you just dropped today, and I'm also going to give you my response on how I feel about what you said. And I don't know if you're gonna check out this video, who knows, bro. By the way, one more thing, but also guys, sorry if you hear notifications. I'm getting DMs about a possible trade for my CSGO knife skins, so we have to worry about that later. So guys, like I said, gaming content will be coming to the channel. But yeah, man, so fast forward, with that all being said, I've always loved PlayStation over Xbox, and I have my reasons why. And plus, a lot of my online friends that I play together with, I mainly friended all of them through PlayStation. You know, even though Xbox has always had that community where a lot of people could just come in, you know, you can meet a lot of friends doing this and that, whatever. Because, you know, Xbox, the original, like on Xbox 360, the whole party chat thing, all of that originated from Xbox, and Xbox made the whole thing cool, right? So the title of this video is Halo going to PlayStation. Now, me personally, and I did see part of this video, just to put that out there, and I will say this, Doc, I feel like you're missing the point of the whole reason why a lot of fans do not like this decision from Microsoft. Because like you said, you care about your experience as a gamer, and of course I ain't gonna take that away from you. I'm the same exact way. when it comes to this whole gaming thing, hearing other people's opinions and what they got to say shouldn't overtop your opinion, because all at the end of the day, all we care about is our experiences and our opinions and stuff like that. But at the same time, if we're all supposed to be a community, we have to care about everybody's statements and everybody's opinions and everybody's take on what's going on, not even just with Xbox and PlayStation, but also with video games as a whole, or just any franchise, you know what I'm saying? So if you got that mentality where you feel like whatever you say is final and you just leave it at that, it's not room for any argument there, you know, because you're just talking from your perspective, and whether it's flawed or not, you just leave it at that, you know? So I feel like, based off, and I'm basically saying my take based off how much I've watched the video. I didn't watch the whole thing yet. Just saying, bro, some of the things you say I do not agree with, and I feel like you need to revise and look back on some of the stuff that you do say in your past videos. Now, I will say this though, that exclusives do not necessarily benefit the gamer. And by the way, just to get back on track of what I was saying before, because I got distracted with all these goddamn notifications. So right now I'm actually a full-time PC gamer. So I don't play on console anymore as my primary system. I still have my gaming consoles. I'll dib and dab, play consoles every now and then. But as like my primary thing that I be on every single day, I'm a full-time PC gamer, bro. And I kind of want to save that for a whole different video, man. So with me, I've built my PC. And now, don't get me wrong, I bought a pre-built gaming PC before. But one day I said to myself, hey, let me try to learn how to build PCs. Let me try to learn how to get to know these parts and this and that, and actually gain some knowledge on what the heck is even in my system. Because the problem with a lot of people that buy pre-builds, which ain't no wrong buying pre-builds, because I've been there, is a lot of people, and it's very sad that you got some of these big streamers that got spent all this money on all this crap that they think that they need for their setup, and they don't even know what kind of parts they even have in their computer, which makes no sense to me. It's like, how do you spend $4,000 on a PC, you don't even know what's in it? Like, what? That really doesn't make no sense to me, bro. Like, and what you don't understand, bro, is like that kind of stuff gets you so far, bro. But I'll save that for a whole nother video. But let's get straight to this reaction. It's like a 6-minute video. I want to get this knocked out of the way, and then hop back on to what I was saying. So guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on all notifications to stay notified. Check out my sponsors, Rogue Energy and Red Dragon. Rogue Energy is a company that makes energy drinks, not like Red Bull or Monster, any of those sugar crash energy drinks. Rogue Energy is a healthy alternative. They make nice, soothing energy drinks. Because I'm a stop motion animator, and of course, since I work all the time and I'm a gamer and all that stuff, Rogue Energy is a really good drink to try out. Use discount code Ultron to save 10% off at checkout. And Red Dragon is a company that makes gaming products. So if you're interested in gaming, keyboard and mouse, PCIe, SSD, cameras, anything that you need for a gaming setup, mouse pad, all that stuff, Red Dragon has it, so check them out. Use my affiliate link below or discount code, save yourself some money. And yeah, had to get my sponsors out the way respectfully. Now let's get into this reaction video. Also guys, if this is posted to my gaming channel, I will leave a link down to my main channel in the description down below. So guys, check out my main YouTube channel, UltronTu. We got 2,000 subscribers over there. So let's get straight into the video. Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? Dog1985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys tonight. All right, so Xbox Showcase is supposed to come out this Sunday, and without missing a beat, some other news comes that's trying to take away from almost not even the shine of what's about to happen on this Xbox Showcase, but the disaster that was the PlayStation Showcase. Somehow, the media has been able to spin what happened with the PlayStation Showcase, and now the attention is back on Xbox. And people still say that there's no such thing as an Xbox tax, but this is ridiculous, right? So the rumor that's out there now is that apparently Halo is coming to PlayStation. Let me get ahead of this before you think anything different, okay? I have been
Okay.
preaching for a very long time that exclusives do not matter, that exclusives do not benefit the gamer.
And like I said before, exclusives don't benefit the game. But check this out. I will say this though, Doc, and anybody else that's watching this video, think about it like this. Halo, Gears, Forza, specifically Halo and Gears, have always been the face of Xbox, right? They've been exclusives for that console since the very beginning. So imagine if that IP, right? Listen, okay, listen. Anybody's watching the video, listen, don't pause, don't do none of that. Imagine if that IP, which made these consoles what they are today, which is taken away from Xbox to go to a different platform that's supposed to be its competitor. Although, even though these games will be they won't be exclusive to the one system, it will also be diverted to these other platforms so they can potentially have more gamers and all that extra stuff. But at the same time, it's like, is it really going to matter? Because like a lot of people would like to say, get a PC and get a PlayStation. Now, I'm not going to count Nintendo because Nintendo is its own thing, right? Nintendo is not in the same league as Sony or Microsoft, let's be honest. And they don't make the same games. Everybody knows when you buy a PlayStation, and this is so self-explanatory, like everybody that buys a PlayStation mainly buys the PlayStation to play third-party games, right? Xbox, exclusive games. Same thing with Nintendo, exclusive games. But it just doesn't feel right, and I've always felt weird about that because, now, okay, for example, with PlayStation, right? This is coming from a PlayStation fan. Now, don't get it messed up, bro. I'm not no fanboy or some succubus that's catered to one platform, one box, one this and one that. No. Don't get that twisted, bro. I'm not none of these Sony fanboy ponies. I'm not none of these clowns coming on here trashing Xbox for no reason, and then when you get them on the podcast, they got no reason to explain why they hate the system. I'm not none of these guys, bro. But it's like I said before, man. So with PlayStation, Uncharted, Last of Us, back in the day, Sly Cooper, which is still PlayStation exclusive. For example, like these games I just named. Imagine if these games would made the system popular and what it is today, which is their IP was taken off of this system to go to a whole nother system. And I'm not counting PC. PC is a whole different ball game. Okay, PC is not a gaming console. PC at the end of the day is a computer that you could game on, that you will always have high performance and all that extra stuff on, right? It just wouldn't feel right. That's just how I feel, because don't get me wrong, having to buy a box every handful of years just to play a certain game is very tiring. That's why I even at my job, I've had a conversation with a handful of guys that play video games, right? And I like to wear, like for example, I'm a huge FaZe Clan fan. Like I wear a lot of FaZe merch at my job, right? So, of course, a lot of guys will come up to me and ask, hey, Ultron, you play video games? No, I'm not gonna say my real name, but I'm just saying, for example, Ultron, you play video games? This and that, because they know I like to wear FaZe Clan merch, right? So of course, yeah, self-explanatory, all that stuff. Had conversations. I've been telling people, man, get a PC because you get the best of both worlds. Xbox, PlayStation, instead of having to buy new system every handful of years, like it gets tiring, bro. PS5, Xbox Series X or S, you gotta drop $1,000, knowing that you could have bought a PC and saved so much money. It's like, it's at this point, consoles is not the future of gaming. It's really the subscription services, if you ask me. And I know, Doc, you've been saying the same thing for years, that Game Pass is the future. But I want to save the whole Game Pass thing for another video because Game Pass is okay, but I haven't really been a big fan of Game Pass within the past 5 years, because Game Pass, what they do, they dib and dab, drop trash games into the platform, then take them out, bring new games in, and throw more trash in there. It's like it's this back and forth hopscotch game that Xbox is doing, right? But let's continue on with the video.
I have been preaching this over and over again, okay? It would be hypocritical of me to be upset if Halo went to PlayStation. I have said this plenty of times, right? Put Halo on PlayStation. That's more people in gaming queues. It doesn't hurt me at all, the fact that you could play Halo, okay? But this is what this news actually does and actually...
Guys, it honestly would feel so weird playing Halo on a PlayStation, bro. And I feel like it's kind of too late for that, bro. If you could see the future and you saw that, oh, maybe we should have made this game non-exclusive instead of making it exclusive, just so PlayStation guys can get the piece of the pie over here at Xbox. But because the way gaming is now, how a lot of people are leaving the gaming community and a lot of people are not buying these games anymore, or people are just completely dropping these franchises to move on to something different. Now they're starting to wake up and see what's going on, bro. And it's very sad. It really is. A lot of people, like, I don't want to get too deep in with Halo. Now, I love Halo, okay? I pretty much played every Halo. Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game of all time, and I believe it's the best Halo game, honestly. Some people will argue and say Halo 2. Maybe I hear some people may say Reach, but Halo Reach kind of sucks. Like the movement sucks. I don't like Halo Reach's movement. It's trash. But yeah, man. But playing that on PlayStation, it just don't feel right, bro. Like Halo's always been a thing on PC and Xbox. You know? I don't know, man. That's just how I feel.
shows, right?
Because it's just going to lose exclusivity if it's jumped from one platform to another one. Because remember, Halo is what jump-started Xbox to being popular. Same thing with some of these other exclusives. Because remember, at the end of the day, majority of people buy Xbox for Game Pass and the exclusive games. Gears of War, Forza, Halo, and then some of these other new Xbox exclusives that came out within the past couple years. You know what I mean?
Halo Master Chief Collection Remastered, Halo Combat Evolved.
Now, of course, I played Master Chief Collection. I've played it. Now, the only Xbox system I own right now is a 360, and I have the Xbox Series S. But I mainly play my now when it comes to Halo, I play all that on PC. I don't play that on Xbox no more. Cause I'm at my gaming setup every single day, and my gaming setup only has my PC, my monitors, and all this extra stuff I have here. But like I said, I mainly play on PC nowadays. So every game I want to play, same thing with Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty for over 10 years. Always played on PlayStation. Now, originally, I played Call of Duty on the Xbox 360, then went to PS3. Now I'm on PC. So yeah,
whatever. Halo going to PlayStation is the biggest news that PlayStation has had this generation. If that's not, if as far as gaming goes, that's the biggest news that PlayStation has had this generation. There's nothing more exciting than the Halo Master Chief Collection going to PlayStation. The amount of PlayStation gamers that will actually play, especially if they have trophy support, oh my, come on now, bro. Come on now. All that Spider-Man 2 hype would be dead. I'm telling you right now. I've been saying, and I know you get mad, but the most exciting thing about PlayStation this generation is that Xbox games are going over there. That's sad, because everything that PlayStation has given their fan base, for the most part, has been remakes and remasters.
See, now one thing I will say, and like I said, I'm not none of these fanboys. I'm going to call it out. That is very true. As a Sony fan, and I'm still, even though I play on PC, I'm still a Sony fan at the end of the day, right? But I'm not no fanboy. And remember, there's levels, like you say, dog, there's levels to all this. So, I will say that, man, like, I am a little disappointed with Sony to a certain extent. They have been putting out sequels. They've mainly been putting out sequels and remakes ever since the PS5 came out. Now, don't get it twisted. I feel like one thing Xbox fanboys are not getting credit with Sony is that the fact that Sony's also put out a bunch of exclusives besides the remakes and sequels. They've also put out other exclusives on the platform. You know what I'm saying? They put out, and what I mean by that, I'm talking about like new games, like brand new games. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like that's one thing a lot of you Xbox fanboys be forgetting to mention. Cause you guys gotta give credit where credit's due, bro. But ain't nothing wrong with sequels, bro. Like sequels, the reason why a game is getting sequels because the first part of the game or the second part of the game did well, and they see that there's money to be made here, so we're gonna make another game. Who wouldn't? So you can't say nothing bad about Spider-Man because who doesn't like Spider-Man? You know what I'm saying? So despite what you think, Spider-Man is a good game. Pal, same thing with God of War Ragnarok. The thing about me, I don't even own a PS5. I used to have a PS4. It broke. Cockroach shot out the power supply. I had to throw it away. Long story. I'm still working on getting a PS5. But check this out. When I get the PS5, I'm mainly buying it for the exclusives. You didn't think I was gonna say that. You thought that I was another one of these Sony fanboys. Oh, he's getting a PS5 mainly to play exclusives? Since when? Since when does Sony fans do that? They never do that. But I don't know, man. But I have a bunch of PS4 exclusive games, and I'm gonna buy the disc version of the PS5 so I can play it. So I have Last of Us 2, I have God of War Ragnarok, I have Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I have a lot of these PS4 games exclusives. Like, it's like a bunch of games, bro. It's like I'm not going to spend $70 rebuying these games. Even though the digital version is $100 cheaper. So what? So be it. I've always been a physical disc collector when it came to consoles, right? And I'll save that for another video, but I'm gonna play my PS4 games on the PS5 just so I can save some money. Okay? And plus, honestly, PS4, PS5 edition is going to damn near look almost the same. So, nothing really different there.
That's it. PlayStation this generation has been trash when it comes to the gaming experience. Remakes, remasters.
And also, one thing I will do, I'm going to make another video on you, Doc, about the state of Xbox, because Xbox isn't sunshines and rainbows as you think it is. Xbox ain't nothing sweet going on over there at Xbox, so don't get that effed up, bro. Xbox has been making effed up decisions. Like all those studios that they purchased, don't know what to do with it. I don't even want to get too deep into that video, but it's also another reaction video that I will watch on the channel, or I'm gonna do something. But basically, hopefully, I don't know if you've seen it already, but it's a video by Ackman that he did the current state of Xbox, and I feel like you need to. I haven't even watched the video yet myself, so I'm gonna do a live reaction video of that, and then I'm gonna tag you in it. Hopefully, you see it. And yeah, man, because there's a lot of stuff going on with Xbox that nobody's talking about, or at least not enough people is talking about. So you claim you want to keep stuff real with Xbox, but I've been watching you for years, bro, and a lot of the stuff you talk about, all you do is talk trash PlayStation, and you barely want to dib and dab with Xbox, and I feel like that's not fair. So yeah, I'm gonna call you out on that, bro. I'm calling you out on that, dog, because you've been doing that for years, man. Straight up. And by the way, Game Pass, if it wasn't for Game Pass, Xbox would have failed a long time ago. And I told the same thing to TK9 in his podcast. What was this, like a year and a half ago? Something like that. I was in his podcast. I told him the same thing, and he agreed with what I said, bro. Straight up.
Safe
but we'll
formula,
see.
And nothing really innovative. Helldivers is the best thing that PlayStation has done this generation.
Probably. Maybe. I mean, a lot of people would agree with that.
And thank God that came out day and date on PC. Because if it wouldn't have been day and date on PC, who knows how Helldivers would have done. These are all facts. Besides that, remember, the beginning of the PlayStation generation is Starfield coming. Bro, they've been begging for games. Remember that? It's Starfield coming. That was the biggest thing, right? Oh my God, Starfield. Nothing about what they had was really that exciting. God of War came and went. Spider-Man 2 was probably the one that lasted the longest. Returnal, everyone pretended to love Returnal, right? Ratchet and Clank, everybody pretended to love Ratchet and Clank, right? Ratchet and Clank looked great, but everyone pretended to like it.
Okay, bro, that's cap. A lot of people love Ratchet and Clank. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I don't know who the heck be whispering in your ear about whoop de whoop whoop. This happened over here, that happened over there. This happened over here, that's what happened over there. This is what people think. Dude, you're completely wrong. Ratchet and Clank is a really good game. You know how many Ratchet and Clank games they made? They made a lot of Ratchet and Clank games, especially on the PS3. And remember Crash Bandicoot? If I'm not mistaken, they made I think they made a new one for the PS5. Or the PS4. It was one of those. I know they made it. I could have sworn they made a new Crash Bandicoot game. But everybody loved these games, bro.
Forbidden West, we all know what that was. Beautiful looking game. Definitely is not compared to the first one.
Well, that's your opinion, but okay.
Microsoft has been carrying gaming this generation, and it's not even close. It's not even close. The only...
Well, you know, Doc, I feel like you should make a video on which platform is better as a whole. And I'm not just talking about the current state of PlayStation, Xbox. I'm talking about the franchise as a whole. So if you go back in time from the original Xbox up until now, the original PlayStation up until now, look at every console that's ever been released, look at every game that's ever been released. At the end of the day, when it comes to this console thing, it's very subjective because everybody is a different type of gamer and everybody has different groups, communities where they grew up at to play their stuff. Because a lot of people, for example, there's a lot of people in the Xbox community that would choose Xbox over PlayStation mainly because that's where all their friends play at, and they would just stick to the console, and then that's just their nostalgia for that system and that platform. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with PlayStation. I'm the same boat with PlayStation, bro. Like all my friends, everybody I know, we're all in the same community, same group, all that stuff, bro. And a lot of friends I know, in real life, I met them through PlayStation, bro. So it's very subjective. But remember, at the end of the day, when it comes, not to bring up sales or anything like that, but PlayStation they've been hitting the bank. Sony has been hitting the bank more than Microsoft when it comes to their systems, bro. Especially last generation and the generation before that. So numbers don't lie, bro. So y'all can sit down and say this and that. And plus, you've been saying that real gamers play games and don't worry about numbers and all this extra stuff. That is true, but you gotta snap back into reality. If a company's sales is bad, that's gonna fall back on the consumer. And you wanna know why? Because when sales are bad and a lot of stuff is going on with that, they're going to cut costs. So what that means is they're going to start raising prices on stuff, cut back on production, and they're going to start firing workers. So for all these selfish gamers saying that, oh, we don't care about this, we don't care about woot, we don't care about homeboy over here, that everything in life has a cost to it, bro. You gotta understand. You're blind. You're kind of never-minded to the whole thing, bro. Everything backfires in some type of aspect. It's not just about, oh, all I care about is playing the game. I don't care about no one else or nobody else's opinion or what happens over there at Microsoft or whatever happens over here at Sony, this and that. But everything in life, choice, we all have a choice, bro. Everything has consequences to it. You know, look at all these scalpers that have been scalping the heck out of the market when PS5 was out, bro. It's like all type of craziness. But I don't want to get too deep into that, but I just wanted to say, I kind of want to piggyback on what you just said there. So, yeah.
The only talking point for PlayStation is the hardware sales, and that's weird if you're a gamer and you don't have stock.
Now, one thing I will say is that I do find that a little weird that some of these fanboys will bring up hardware sales instead of talking about certain games and this and that in a Xbox versus PlayStation argument. Like, sure, PlayStation has been getting more sales, which is true, but at the same time, you gotta bring up other aspects into the argument to make your stuff seem more valid into what you're talking about, you know?
PlayStation. Halo coming to PlayStation is more exciting than anything that PlayStation can announce, and nobody sees that as a problem. They still want to say PlayStation is fine and all. So yeah, PlayStation is fine. I agree with you. The PlayStation, the company, is fine, but you PlayStation gamers, you have nothing. You literally need Xbox games to make your platform even relevant.
Okay. Okay, I will say this, bro. If this actually ends up happening, where they start taking Xbox games and throwing them on PlayStation, that would be very sad, bro. Because a lot of these Sony fans will literally have nothing to talk about after that. Because an Xbox fanboy could be like, well, look at this. Y'all don't have no games, so y'all gotta piggyback off of us to make y'all platform stay relevant, all this extra stuff. And I know, dog. I've been watching him for years. That's the first thing that's gonna come out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, bro, Xbox isn't all sunshines and rainbows. Y'all been doing some whack stuff over there that don't make no sense either. So ain't nothing sweet over there either, man.
That's insane. Nobody buys a PlayStation.
As a matter of fact, come to think about it, let me see. I think in 2022, last time I checked, Xbox didn't put out no exclusives. Any new exclusives? If we think about that, during that entire year, Xbox was fogged out. I don't know what y'all had going on 2 years ago, man. Y'all wasn't putting out nothing. So since y'all want to come at PlayStation fans all day long and say this and that, woo, y'all don't got this, y'all don't got no games, oh, blah, 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 but y'all were, not too long ago, y'all was in the same boat too. So I don't know why we ain't talking about that. And it's very crazy. And honestly, the Xbox Series X was a waste of time because Microsoft don't even promote their own system. Kind of like what Apple with Beats. Apple owns Beats, and they don't even promote their own product. They rarely ever promote Beats. When was the last time you saw a Beats commercial from Apple? You know what I mean? All Xbox uses nowadays to stay relevant is Game Pass. If it wasn't for Game Pass, the platform would have fell off. A lot of people would have left Xbox community a long time ago, bro. And honestly, with the way stuff is, the gaming is just not. The gaming consoles are just not it anymore, bro. People are leaving these consoles to go to PC. And if you are staying on console, they're going to switch to these subscription services and stay with their consoles. So, yeah.
For their exclusives. That's a lie. You just got to look at the numbers. What's the most played games on PlayStation?
Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex, but everybody's mainly playing battle royals and third-party games.
An Xbox game, Call of Duty.
First off, Call of Duty is not an Xbox game. Just because they bought Activision Blizzard doesn't make it an Xbox game. Like, what are you talking about?
It is what it is. You can be mad at it all you want.
It's not an Xbox game, bro.
Speaking nothing but facts. So Halo going to PlayStation doesn't hurt anybody. I've been saying this for the longest. I know some people are gonna come in the comment sections that don't really watch my videos. I'm telling you, you'll see people reply to you. You're going to look stupid if you try to say some dark and saucy and crying. I'm telling you right now, I've been saying that none of this stuff matters. That exclusive don't matter. So, go ahead and put Halo on PlayStation. To me, that makes sense. Throw everything over there. It makes sense. Make your money, Microsoft. Make the Xbox platform Game Pass exclusive, I guess. Man, if you could put Game Pass on PlayStation, why not do it? That would be the win-win situation, but you know Sony's not going to allow that. But what's going to happen when Xbox games sell better on PlayStation than PlayStation's own game?
See, now if that happens, that would be a huge problem for the community. And honestly, the PlayStation fans would be a laughingstock. Because honestly, we ain't going to have nothing to talk about after, if that even happens, bro. That's honestly sad. You know?
Because that's probably what's going to happen with Call of Duty. You know that, right? The best-selling game on the PlayStation platform is going to be an Xbox game. You guys are the ones that love sales and all that stuff. You need to focus on Sony and ask them to give you these tentpole games or whatever that you're supposed to be getting that aren't coming day and date to PC. There's a Horizon Lego game that's going to come out day and date on PC, but it's got a live service aspect to it. I thought that was genius. They'll just put a weird multiplayer on every single game, and there you go. You get to put it on day and date and be like, you see, I didn't lie. Very strange times. I never thought I would see PlayStation gamers celebrating Xbox games. But now they are because they're coming to their platform. The rumor. You understand? Just they're celebrating the rumor of Xbox games. That's how desperate they are. DocDog1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace. That's crazy.
You know, that is honestly crazy. If that's true, man, PlayStation is doomed, bro. But at the same time, man, Sony needs to tighten up when it comes to these consoles, man. Their platform, all that stuff. I'm not even gonna cap. And this is coming from a Sony fan, man. Like I said before, I primarily play on PC, but this is coming from somebody who recently came off of PlayStation to come here, you know. But of course, during the whole pandemic thing, I did buy an Xbox Series S, and I was mainly playing on that for the time being. And I had kind of took a break from the PS4, but at the end of the day, I was still playing on both those consoles, PS4, Xbox Series S. Then later on, I had gotten a PC. So, yeah, man, it's like, this whole thing is just crazy. But yeah, I know this video is a little bit long. The next video I will make on Doc won't be as long. But guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, I want to see what y'all have to say in the comments down below. Hopefully Doc, you're watching this video. I don't know, but hey man, all we could do is tell these companies how we feel, make videos, and just wait, man. That's all we could do. UltronTu sign out, and as always, peace out. I'm out, y'all.